Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. So today, I'm going to recommend you guys all to check out the Growth Masters Academy. A link is down below. It's my second channel where I attempt to teach you guys all I know about making money on Instagram. And no, I am not uploading every single day. I'm trying my best, but if you just watch these videos, you should already have all the fundamentals to really make money on Instagram. Trust me when I say that. However, that on the side, make sure you press the like button, because if we hit 1,500 likes within 24 hours, we're giving away 250 XRP. All you have to do to enter is make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you comment something down below. And by the way, guys, if you want to talk with me or just have a cool chat about crypto, join the Discord, all right? There's already a ton of people in there, and we're just chatting every single day about different crypto and stuff, so check it out. Then, Thailand's largest bank snubs Ripple, selects Stellar-based blockchain for cross-border remittances. In an apparent snub to Ripple, Thailand's oldest bank, SCB, is set to open a new cross-border remittance corridor in partnership with Lightnet, a fintech company that uses the Stellar blockchain, and the SCB says the partnership opens the door for more efficient cross-border fund transfers from South Korea to Thailand. So, that is interesting, to say the least. Like, why and what are the details? Well, let's dive in. Before choosing Lightnet, SCB teamed up with Ripple's partner Azimo in April to open a payment corridor between Thailand and Europe by using the RippleNet. However, in announcing the new partnership, an executive with SCB lauds the new service model, saying it will increase its service capabilities while improving transaction speeds under a secure environment. In addition, the service will be offered at a lower cost, therefore helping satisfy fast rising demands for better international fund transfers. The bank's vice president said, "We expect that this new service model will help raise the service experience bar for seamless cross-border transfers for our consumers or customers and serve the growing demand for better cross-border remittances." And we really don't know necessarily why they've chosen Ripple, why they've not chosen Ripple, and why they've gone for Lightnet and Stellar, like what? However, SCB has a very broad view, I'm assuming, and Lightnet, of course, has that as well. Maybe these guys are willing to expand quicker. Or maybe Lightnet now has easier access to these corridors that Ripple does not. I'm going to assume that it's not because they don't like RippleNet or their customer service or something along those lines hasn't been perfect, because otherwise they would have most likely canceled everything with RippleNet and switched over to Stellar altogether. However, since they haven't done that, which may still be coming, or maybe they'll still transfer over to RippleNet eventually, we don't really know. Till that point, we cannot make any conclusions, because it could also be they're just trying multiple things out, which I also wouldn't blame them for, right? It's not strange that a company tries out multiple different baskets, so to speak. Then, is this triple in Ripple, or is the triple in Ripple, the best we can expect from this crypto? While XRP's volatility is distracting, try to focus on the bigger picture. And the only kind of thing I wanted to fetch from this and ask/question was, is it going to be hard for XRP price to triple in any amount of time? I mean, not really putting any date on it. Would it be possible to triple in value still? Can we triple our money? And the fun part about that question specifically to me is, I'm going to say 95% sure that tripling is just the start of what we're going to be doing. However, that can be kind of backed up, I think, if you check the price chart, which I unfortunately don't have open, about just checking where the bigger resistances are and how far crypto adoption has actually gotten already right now. I mean, if you take a look, there's quite a ton of companies buying into cryptocurrency right now. We all know that they're buying majorly or mostly Bitcoin, which is not a good thing, not a bad thing for XRP. Why? Well, the reason it's bad is because, well, it's not XRP, so that one is logical. The reason it's good is because people buying Bitcoin ultimately have the goal of joining the cryptocurrency realm, of just being a crypto holder, of making money with cryptocurrency. And since Bitcoin is good but doesn't have that longevity, what I'm kind of expecting is that they'll just right now be in, they'll just stay/be in this Bitcoin realm, but eventually we'll hop over to either Ethereum or XRP, since that's the most logical second and third step. And I think that that's going to be huge, right? I think that's what's going to be extremely huge when a lot of these guys in these bigger companies right now are hoarding Bitcoin are going to be hoarding these other currencies. Because think about this, right? PayPal. Think about this. PayPal has only been buying a huge ton or a huge sum of Bitcoin. Well, they've been buying some Ethereum and some others, but mostly just Bitcoin. But XRP is not even allowed on there yet. So just think about this liquidity crisis just building up, and getting even bigger as, once more, PayPal will eventually enter the space as well. And I'm excited for that, guys. I'm very, very excited for that. All right, having said that, again, you guys like to hear about that stuff, and I like to talk about it. $1.50, that's 3 times the XRP price, is easily possible, and that's why I'm buying every single day. However, this is not financial advice. It may also be that it never happens, but I personally do expect it. When? Cannot tell. Will it happen? I definitely do think so. And that's, again, just my start. I'm not even selling out or cashing out at that point. It's just the start of where I think we're going to be going. And once more, this is not factual. This is just my personal opinion on the matter. Then Charles Hoskinson predicts massive market shifts by 2030 as Cardano sets sights on Africa. And that's one thing to consider, guys. Africa, and actually there's a couple other places, like, for example, the Oceania or / Australia region. And I'm going to even say Eastern Europe. In terms of these partnerships that we're mostly hearing about, they've actually been left behind quite a lot, right? Or even, I would say Southeast Asia has also often been left out of the equation. Or even the whole of Asia has often been left out except for South Korea and Japan. So maybe I shouldn't have said Southeast Asia then. Even Singapore, actually, I should leave out of there. But they're going to be expanding piece by piece. And for Ripple's perspective, they have a lot of cross-border payments that they do, which, again, will still be coming up as well here. At least we're assuming that that's going to be coming. The point is, or the bigger point that you must understand, in my opinion, is the fact that I personally, and I think most of the people I've talked to, do see this market just growing bigger and bigger over the next 10 years or so. And one of the fun facts I also like to address people to or talk to people about is the fact that Charles Hoskinson has once predicted that in I don't even know how many years, but that his currency, or Cardano, would be the first $1 trillion cryptocurrency, and that we would see a bull run in, that we would see a bull run in about 10 or so years after the first one. So after 2017, it would take another 10 or so years to get another big bull run. And funny enough, guys, it didn't take that long. We hit all-time high just a couple years after hitting it the first time, and you may think that's long right now, but if you check back in a couple of years when you look at the historical crypto chart, it's nothing. And these 10 years right now, they may be very, very annoying because you're going to have to wait. But let's say that in these 10 years, the crypto prices go times 100 at least, or something like that. Was it not worth your time then? Was it not worth that little bit of time? I personally think it was. So again, I'm very much excited for everything. And by the way, within these 10 years, we'll have proper regulation. We'll have proper everything, I'm assuming. I mean, the first 10 years right now have already gone past. We didn't get it. But the next 10 years, they really can't wait out on it that long. And I think it's going to be coming. But again, it's already happening on larger scales. And one fun thing I noticed was here over in what's it now called? In Ukraine, I should actually say. It's kind of Russian, but it's Ukraine. President Putin signs a decree requiring Russian officials to disclose cryptocurrency holdings. And there was one Ukrainian guy, 19 years old, who has $27 million in Monero. That kind of broke my spirit a little bit. I mean, this guy, 19 years old, 27 mil. Kind of makes you feel like, what are you doing it for, right? Kind of makes you feel like you're a freaking dumbass if you compare yourself to him. However, apparently, he purchased Monero in 2015, so not even that long ago. He was not like a 2009 holder. He bought it in 2015 for 30 cents a pop. And right now, since it's about $150, well, he made a lot of money, logically speaking. But the thing is, guys, it's not like, this is 5 years. He made millions of dollars in 5 years. Think about how much money you can make in the next 5 years if things go well. And that's also another kind of push towards the direction of not going into one crypto only. I always recommend people to go for multiple cryptos cryptocurrencies and digital currencies are expanding like crazy. And you can't just only go for one, in my opinion. If you go for only one, you have a higher chance of messing up. You guys get me? Where you aren't in the best opportunity to make yourself a lot of money if you only go for one crypto. Twitch director Sean Puri moves 25% into Bitcoin, calling it a rare opportunity. Bitcoin is the only asset where you can go irresponsibly long, said Sean Puri, and I do agree with that on a certain end, where I think, yeah, you can actually just go long on Bitcoin if your leverage is not high enough, where again your downside is, for example, I don't know, let's say $11,000, where your chance of liquidating is very, very low, and thus, if you just hold it forever, you'll be fine. And long and buying the coin are basically the same thing. You could also just buy it and forget about it. You might be down for a little bit, and you may have not gotten yourself the best buying opportunity ever, but you are good for the longer term. At least that's what everybody is expecting right now, right? You, I, everybody. And then some other cool stuff which you guys like to hear about, I think. Donald Trump Jr. joins collective using blockchain technology to make news credible again. So I don't want to go too much into fake news or just credible, not credible stuff, but it's just good to see them pushing something which apparently is going to verify news. So, yeah, I think it's a cool idea to see this come out, roll out, and see exactly how this is going to be formed. Whether or not it will be good, that's another question that I cannot answer, but the fact that it's here and coming, that's I think, pretty nice. Then, Ethereum killer. Blockchains, do they stand a chance? Well, if you're honestly asking me, guys, I think Ethereum killers have a very high chance and very high probability of taking over, all right? Very high chance of taking over and doing amazing, and I kind of find that scary to a certain degree, all right? The fact and the idea that some of these coins right now that are really unknown to people as of this point are going to be doing so extraordinarily good then, and yeah, I cannot speak. There's just so much money to be made with a lot of others, like, for example, Cardano, who's maybe even going to be the first $1 trillion crypto if we should believe the founder, which we don't. Yeah, there's a lot of them which have a lot of potential, but my best one, of course, is going to be Cardano if I had to place a bet. However, if you kind of compare to where they are right now, they're not close. But can they do it eventually? I would say, yeah, there's a good chance of them doing it eventually. Then the Bitcoin banking battle heats up. Again, I'm pretty excited about all that as well. It's always good, right? It's always good to see the banking battle heating up because that's good on multiple occasions. One, of course, being the side of, well, if these banks are pressured more into cryptocurrency, if they're pressured more into it, there's a higher chance, a higher probability of them at least making some sort of decision. The other side, if the banking system kind of collapses, there's more reason to go into cryptocurrency. And the other side is a ripple kind of side where if crypto/banking kind of intertwine more, well, we're going to see more Ripple adoption. And on the contrary, if banking doesn't do that properly or doesn't speed up enough, well, we're going to see more Ripple or more Ripple sort of payments happening because, well, you don't really need banks if you have a Ripple-type system. You can just use payment providers, right? I mean, banks, of course, have a lot of other properties and a lot of other uses, but you guys get the picture. So yeah, that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned something new. Triple in value is the minimum. 2030, because just 10 years from now, we could be crazy in that time, or in that amount of time. It could be crazy rich, theoretically speaking, in just a short amount of time. At least I find it a short amount of time. But that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe, and I will definitely see you guys again in another one. Take care, guys.